make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place, singing we will, we.
I think it would reduce the time I have to wait as a consumer to get my order ready. But one potential drawback that I do see to it is that a waitress can recommend a food item to me, whereas the menu can't do just that. So it reduces the human touch.
How do you feel about implementing tablets within restaurants?
It's definitely an interesting idea. We see it already be implemented in other restaurants like sushi restaurant, like Oriental related restaurants. So from a feasible point of view, it can definitely be implemented. I feel you have to look at it from two different perspectives. One to like the management side, it brings a lot of efficiency, right? You get to kind of control costs better, like in terms of hiring staff. You get to make sure they focus on just being much more efficient instead of and let the technology do the job when the table's ordered. But from a customer experience point of view, I would kind of prefer that interaction with a server or waiter, because being at both kind of restaurants, when you have the tablet, you get your food quick, it's really efficient, but you kind of lose that customer experience, and I think that's really valuable too when you go eat out at restaurants. So it has to be weighed, but I think it would be a good idea at the end of the day when it comes to businesses, the bottom line and everything, saving costs and whatnot.
I would say that it's not a make or break deal for most restaurants. I think it's something interesting, something that's different, and that gives you a different experience when you eat out. But I think your overall experience will depend on your more traditional factors like your staff, your food. But I think it is something different, and that's really interesting. You're seeing it in a lot of new.
How do you feel about implementing tablets as menu orders within restaurants?
I feel that they're only efficient if they have pictures inside them. Some of the restaurants don't have pictures, so that makes it harder for customers to order. And it's also only efficient if the servers actually come frequently to confirm the orders.
So how do you feel about having tablets implemented as menu orders within restaurants?
I think it shows that the restaurant is going to be environmentally friendly because they're not using paper. If they need to change the prices on the menu, they can do it right away electronically, and they're not having to redo the menus every single time they have to change their prices.
Yeah, even to that point, I've been to restaurants before where they kind of like sticker over the prices, and then you feel like you're being cheated on the price of the meal. But even beyond that, I think it's moving to the future. It's more efficient. I mean, it's a lot more efficient than having to kind of wait for the waitress to come around in order to order another glass of water or anything like that. So I really welcome it.
Tablets as menus in restaurants, I feel it's a good opportunity to raise efficiencies, because everyone has problems with restaurants in terms of like, oh, the waiter didn't bring me water, that's it, she's not going to get a tip. So having a tablet is an opportunity to reduce that barrier between waiter and customer. So I think it's a great idea. It should be everywhere, and good luck.
I genuinely feel that a tablet is a really huge convenience when you're at a restaurant. A lot of the times you're waiting for the waiter to take your order and trying to get their attention. So a tablet really takes that inconvenience away and lets you enjoy a meal with your family and friends and really enjoy the restaurant for what it is.
How do you feel about having tablets implemented at restaurants as your menu order?
I think it's a really good idea because a lot of the time in the restaurants, I already know what I want, but I just have to wait for the waiter or waitress to come to me. So by having the tablet, I could, send in the order right away and then eliminate all that extra
Feel about implementing tablets as menu orders within restaurants?
I love it. I'll never have to do this again. Excuse me, I need help over here.
Feel about having tablets as menu orders within restaurants?
I think it's actually a really effective tool to be using. It makes it a lot easier for us to compete when we're approaching tables, especially if they want to be splitting up their bills. It just makes it a lot easier to do it on a tablet than we having to go back and forth to monitors.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
And